Hey there, crafty friends. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Kelly Wicker, and I'm so excited to have you here today. Before we dive into today's card project, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more creative inspiration. All right, let's get crafting. I can't wait to show you how I created this really vibrant birthday card today. For today's card project, here are the supplies you'll need. You'll need the Spellbinders Heartfelt Thanks and Scallops cutting die set. You'll need All the Sentiments collection by Stampendous. You'll need the Birthday Messages clear stamp set and the Sincere Sentiments clear stamp set. This collection was sent to me by Spellbinders. I did purchase the Heartfelt Thanks and Scallops die set, but the Stampendous collection was sent to me to create with. So now I want to show you the card that we're going to make today. I also want to get out a flashlight here on my phone because I want to show you the shimmer on this background panel that I created. It's really fun. Let me get the light. There we go. So check this out. See that shimmer? So pretty. You know how when you're on Amazon and you can see the year when you bought something? Well, I checked the year when I bought these on Amazon, and I've had them since 2018. And this is maybe a few times I've played with them. I don't know why I don't get them out more, because they're really, really fun. And you can get a lot of different looks with just these colors right here. I only have 4 of them. I want to get more. But it's amazing the different colors that come out with just these 4 colors here. Anyways, as I work on the backgrounds here, I wanted to explain a little bit about my absence lately, why I haven't been posting as often as I do. Recently, we were on a 3-week-long vacation. We were on a 2-week transatlantic cruise to Europe, and we went to Bermuda. We went to Ireland, we went to Paris, Dover, Guernsey, and then we ended up in Amsterdam. So that was our big vacation this year. We had a wonderful time. I just had a lot of good time walking around, sightseeing, seeing all the sights, and I got to check several things off my bucket list, like seeing the Eiffel Tower, and then I got to see the tulips in the Netherlands, and that was really amazing because I've always wanted to see the tulip fields and the windmills, and so that was really great. And we had my husband was with me and my mother-in-law, and so it was just great to spend time with the both of them. So it was a really lovely trip. But we had, and I picked up a cold on the way home. I'm just now finally getting over the cold. I do have some sad news to report, though. This week on Monday, we had to say goodbye to my dearly beloved dog, Wrigley. He was our baby. I have 2 dogs. I still have my other dog. They're both very old. Wrigley was 14 and a half years old when he passed. He's been fighting kidney disease. That's what got him in the end. I think he really waited for us to get home to say goodbye. He ended up being in the hospital for a week. My friend who was watching the boys when we were gone had to take him to the emergency hospital. Sorry, it makes me cry when I talk about it. She had to rush him to the emergency hospital. He's basically stopped eating. He was getting stuck in corners because he had dementia. Because of the kidney situation, he just was not eating. We tried everything, gave him fluids, everything. He would perk up here and there, but it was just to keep him going a few days, and it wasn't gonna be lasting fix. So when we got home from vacation, we had picked him up last Wednesday, and I thought he was going to be okay. I thought he was going to, because he ate a few times, and not a whole lot. Ended up eating just a couple times, and then a few treats here and there, but then just stopped eating again. And he would get confused and get stuck, and because he had really bad arthritis and he couldn't walk really well, and it was just awful to watch. And Monday, when we took him in for his follow-up appointment with our primary vet, she came in and told us the numbers were not good. So we had to make the decision which was best for him. And we had to put him to sleep on Monday. So I'm missing him so much. Those are the reasons for my absence as of late. And I hope to be getting back to posting more content. I try to get back to posting, a couple of videos a week is what I really want to plan on doing. But anyways, I just wanted to explain why you haven't seen me posting. Now to go back to trying to explain my card here without crying. Like I said, these powders are really fun. And that's a new water bottle there I picked up recently from Spellbinders. It's a really great water bottle. And it's on their website. I think it runs about $5.99. It's and it holds quite a bit. So I really recommend it if you need a new water bottle. Will have a link to it below in my description box with all the supplies that I'm using in today's video. So I'm just letting these backgrounds dry. And they dry pretty quick. Look at those. Just with these 4 colors, the differences. And none of the backgrounds are going to be the same. They're all going to be different. It's hard to duplicate one of these backgrounds. So just wiping down my glass mat here. This is why I love the glass mat from Glassboard Studios. It's wonderful for working with powders like this. It cleans up in a jiff. And now I want to show you another trick that I've been doing lately. So when you're working with water, and a lot of times your card panels get warped and from stamping or whatever, heat embossing, anything, they get warped. And so what I've been doing is I've been getting out my ink machine, and I've been putting on setting 4 and I'll put the card panel into my parchment paper here, just getting it ready while I let it heat up. Okay, now it's ready, so I'm just running it through, and watch how this flattens it. I'll show you. Here we go. See, check that out. I just thought you'd like to see that tip for straightening out backgrounds. I'll do a few more here so you can see the difference. And you can use any type of laminator, ink machine, whatever you have on hand. Just doing a few more. But I love this little trick for flattening out backgrounds. See? That works great. See the comparison? Alright, now we're on to just some die cutting here. Okay, so I'm setting up my trusty Spellbinders Platinum 6 die cutting machine to do the die cutting. I'm getting out some black cardstock. I think this is Lawn Fawn, or my favorite things. Spellbinders does have some black cardstock. I will link to theirs below in the description box. And so here we are. This is the biggest scalloped die that I used to cut out the black layer. And now we're on to the second layer here, and this is the middle scallop die that I'm using in the set, and just following the instructions on the universal plate system, and gonna run it through my die cut machine here. This is my favorite manual die cut machine, the Platinum 6. They recently just came out with a new one. The purple one, have you seen it? The lilac? I really want that one. So when it comes ready for pre-order, I'm going to order that. It would be great in my craft room. I don't really need another one, but I just want it because it's really pretty. So we have the layers out ready to go. Just dusting some of the papers off the black cardstock there. And then we're going to get ready to do prep this because we're going to do some heat embossing later. So getting out my embossing powder tool there. They also have that on the Spellbinders website, the rabbit. Let me see real quick. Rabbit hole designs. And then now I'm getting out my Misty stamping tool. One of the main tools we can't live without, right? So now I'm getting out some mint tape, placing it on the back of the card panel, and lining it up using the grid lines there on the mouse pad, and getting out my T-square ruler here to line up the sentiment, because I want it just right there. There we go, that looks good. Yep. Oh. Just making sure, because I want it to be perfect there. Alright. Lining up. It keeps moving a little bit. Stay in that one place. Alright, there we go. Now it's all lined up. And then getting out the greenery here that I'm going to use. I'm going to stamp this all around the card panel. And just helping it stay on the Misty door there with my stamp pressure tool. Getting out my black ink pad here, inking things up, and then transferring it over onto the card panel using my stamping bug pressure tool. There we go, that looks good. Like I said, just stamping around the corners. Oh, what happened there? The exclamation point is missing half of it. So I got to keep that stamp. That's the joy of the Misty, is being able to keep things in place and fix things easily. Oh, but it still didn't stamp. Okay, here we go. Good pressure, apply some good pressure there. Ah, the exclamation point doesn't want to stamp all the way. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so we're going to leave that in place. Like I said, that's the best part about the Misty. There we go. Close the door. Get the stamping bug out again. Alright, well, first we got to ink it up. Alright. And then wipe that ink off there. The glass, the door. It's not glass, sorry. And add some pressure there. Make sure that exclamation point gets filled in. Oh, there we go. Okay, that looks great. I was a little worried there. So now we go back into the other corner here. And ink that up. There we go. And get the stamp pressure tool. And let's see the reveal here. There we go. That looks great. That's exactly what I wanted. And now we're going to clean off the mouse pad. And I got to take some alcohol to this or something, because I keep getting it stained. Though I just using water temporarily to remove some of that dark ink, that wet ink. Alright, so now we're going to get ready to do some heat embossing. So I'm getting out some clear embossing powder and just covering the whole panel with it. Tapping it off and then funneling it back into the container. Closing it off so it doesn't get everywhere, and getting out my heat tool and letting it get nice and warm. There we go. And you can see the magic happen there. I love to heat emboss. It never gets old. See? Doesn't that look fun? Clearing off some of the paper dust there. Getting out my Gina K dot runner here, adding it to the back of the panel, lining it up to the black layer here. There we go. Alright, that's perfect. Just missed a spot there, so that I had to get. And now we're getting ready for the card panel. I had already scored it. And just pressing it down there to make sure everything is just right. And getting out my foam tape here from Altenew. And using these wonderful scissors from Spellbinders. I love those things. I will have them in the description box below as well. There we go. Just removing the backers. Alright, now that the backers are off, I'm lining this up to the card base. And as I finish up this card here, I wanted to say thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button for more crafting fun. I'll catch you in the next video. Happy crafting! Ciao for now.